see. Let me just pull up. My goodness. We just go to YouTube, and it should be here. Dang it. Nope, we are in fact live. Yay! Wonderful, wonderful. Gotcha. Let's see. Okay. Nope, we are in fact live. Yay! Running properly. Arlo! Hello, Arlo! Welcome! Is everything good on your end, Arlo? Can you hear everything okay? Is the music too loud? Please let me know. I can't resist Undertale. I'm sorry, the soundtrack bops. Hello! Welcome! I'm just setting things up. We will be starting soon. I apologize for the slight delay. But yeah, is the music okay? Or I should probably lower it a little bit so that people can hear. I know there's been comments about the music or lack thereof. So let me just... I think that's good. How we doing, chat? Aww. Oh, thank you. We have a magnificent team here. Alright, let me just grab our podcast and our thing we were using for the podcast. I do promise we do have people here. My Discord's muted so you can't hear them. But they are in fact here. Alright, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that things are good. Alright. let's get the tiny people out of Discord. Out. Annie's in chat. I don't see her. It's just Grenade. Oh, Vanny's unfortunately not here. She's usually in chat when I host. All right, let's get the tiny people out of Discord, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do our little transition. Wonderful. So, we have with us a couple of interesting characters. We have how do I describe them? If I had to describe them, they'd probably win the Parent of the Year award. Not really.
Hell yeah, I would.
Happy birthday, Dreamy! You think Vox is a yandere? I had no idea. Okay. Alright, let me properly introduce these guys. So, with me, we have, Cash Buxo. Say hi, Cash.
I kill you, huh? Gonna give me money or what?
We'll talk about that later. We also have with us Crimson.
How you doing?
And, of course, His Majesty, King Paimon.
Ah, yes, good to be here among... Oh, you all smell so poor.
I can't
Is
help
there somewhere else I can be?
Who the fuck are you calling poor?
Very stable business.
No, you
Ah, you're the imp I remember about buying my son's friend from, and you... are some other imp I don't know.
I own the biggest crime syndicate in the Greed Ring, you uppity bitch.
Right, crime, that sort of thing, yes.
You look like a drag queen in the closet.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Oh no, you tell me. What's your stage name, huh?
Don't you have a circus?
Yeah, people actually like circuses.
No.
Ah, yes, the circus, that was a fun time for me and my boy. What was his name? I can't remember. Oh well.
Stolas, Your Majesty.
Oh yes, Stolas, that bird boy.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Isn't there
You're-
supposed to be another one here? What the fuck are the others?
I have no idea. I was sure that the portal worked. I mean, it got
Oh,
you
well, who
guys
cares?
here.
You got the start of the show here already, so we're all good.
Ah, and that would be me.
Hey, fucking excuse you?
King, hello, I have the title.
And I'm the ringleader of the circus, you dipshit.
Ah,
Oh,
yes,
we got a badass over here.
yes, King of the Big Top, I believe it is. A big top that I believe I heard had burned down at some point.
We don't talk about that.
Okay.
Talk about going up in flames. Couldn't be me.
Hmm. Alright. Well, with that being said, we do have a couple of questions from humans who would like to get to know you guys.
Oh,
As a
humans.
human.
The fuck's a human?
Things that are even lesser than you. Some people that live on the surface and dwell there. And eventually some
Surface?
even end up down here and ruin everything.
Ugh.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think humans were real.
You know, I think I might have had a couple of those guys in my office the other day. Trying to get, my circus promoted. Let's see, that didn't really end well.
Look, Kabuxo, nobody cares about your little daydream, alright?
Say, what happened the last time you encountered your son? Hmm?
I have no fucking son.
Oh boy. Well,
Wait, then why are you here?
As far as I'm concerned, I have a fucking daughter!
Oh, I have so many children it's hard to keep track of anymore.
how many children
Rams?
do you have, Paimon?
Let's see here. One, carry the trillion, minus the few million, several. I have several children.
Haven't you ever
Oh,
heard of a
fucking
fucking
many.
condom?
Fuck's a condom?
That would be a no. That would definitely be a no. Okay. So, as for questions, why don't we start with Crimson? What is your favorite
Oh.
part about being in the Mafia?
Huh. Favorite part about being in the Mafia? How could I hardly pick? There's busting head ends, there's obviously the money.
Hmm,
I think it's busting people's heads in.
Hey,
Ooh, how deplorably barbaric and savagely annoying.
Hey, business is business.
you got to join the
Not that you've ever had to work for anything in your life.
Of course I had to work. I had to work to make sure that my legacy lived on.
Oh,
in anything that moved.
a lot of heavy lifting, sitting in a fucking chair.
I
Okay.
suggest you watch your tongue there, imp.
Gentlemen. Let's move on. Your Majesty, are you
That would
ashamed
be me.
of Stolas sleeping with an imp?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
You didn't know that Stolas slept with an imp?
Well, let me see if I got this right. My son, as it were, the owl boy, the one I left the stars and prophecies to, and had an arranged marriage, decided to sleep with an imp.
That's
Tell
Yeah,
me
I think
if
you-
correct, sire.
I think he's sleeping with my son's boss, actually.
He's sleeping with Cash's son.
What? My son's gay? God damn it!
Well, we seem to be having
Oh,
fun.
ringleader, I believe you and I have a lot to discuss later.
Pinson, I should be proud of my son. You should be disappointed in your, let's see, bag of holes?
I don't get it.
My
I don't-
son fucked yours!
Cloaca.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
whatever he said.
Oh boy. Let me. Oh boy, this is awkward. Okay. Cash, which child is your favorite?
Question.
Well, you
Well, I guess
do you do have 2 children after all.
two. There should be a third one, I thought.
Oh boy.
Can't remember that. Anywho, I mean, my son, I guess, did become a successful businessman like his father. And my daughter, thinks she sells crack or something. So probably, as much as I hate to say it, probably Blitzo. 'Cause, you know, business.
Okay. I'm gonna redirect that to you and Paimon Crimson. Is your child your favorite child?
Oh, even with Stolas doing God tells no what with an imp. No, I don't think so. Apparently he's been fine, doing well with this keeping track of that grimoire of his. So far, nothing seems to come about it from what I've seen. And no,
Let
my
me-
other children have done well to keep track of all their meanings.
To answer your question, let me put it this way. My son is a treasure. So you know what you do with treasure, don't you? You bury it!
This is starting to get awkward.
He's been at a party.
I can't remember the last time I went to a party of any sort besides the ones I host. Even then, I just tried to keep it where Mr. Butler just holds the mirror. Trying to mingle with the plebeians is... Ugh.
Yeah, what the last time you fucking left your house?
You want to talk about a party? A party is getting rid of all those installments I made to my mansion.
Installments.
Don't ask.
Yes, sir. Moving on. Oh, that reminds me. Cash, who ended up naming your kids? Was it you or was it Tilla?
Wife, I guess you could call her. You think I had the time to name my children? I had to run a circus. I don't give two shits about them.
Yes, naming children can be quite time-consuming. That's why I leave it up to everyone else to deal with it. Can't be bothered to have to bother with those things.
Yeah, the broad name Moxie. Not that it matters.
I see.
Oh, Moxie, but lack thereof, am I right?
Wait, what?
Your son is scrawny as shit.
Yeah. That's, kinda why I hate him.
Good to know.
Oh, this is a good one. What was your best parenting moment?
Kids, that's what.
Fair.
Teaching Moxie the birds and the bees. You should have seen the look on his face when I told him the stork wasn't real.
Wait, what do the Goetians have to do with any of the bees?
Eaton's butt crack, you really think the world revolves around you, don't ya?
Well, you didn't mention the birds.
Ugh.
It's a euphemism, Your Highness.
Ah. I still don't get it.
I don't know if it's in my right to explain.
No, I remember my best parenting moment, taking the boy down to the circus, even if it did relate into events unfolding later. But no, I think I had a good day daddying. Yes.
Is that really what you know what, I'm not even gonna ask.
But be honest.
Alright. So, Cash. How do you feel about walnuts after trying them?
Nuts. You're gonna bring up walnuts? Oh my god! Who thought that nuts could actually taste like something? After 50 years of eating packing peanuts, like, my mind has been opened to new horizons. You know what? I love nuts so much. And like, people always talk about, oh, I take nuts daily, or please put it in my ass. I was like, maybe I should talk to those people about nuts, you know?
We got a nut connoisseur over here.
I don't believe those are the same kind of nuts, Cash.
You mean?
Moving on. Let me see. Crimson, if Moxie stayed in the Mafia, would he be taking your place?
Really annoying thought, but if he was here, then yeah, if something ever happened to me. But, since he doesn't have any balls, I guess, I have to take up the mantle. Maybe I should have kept that broad around. Maybe, went for another kid. I don't know.
You think she would've did it with you again? You're real funny. Maybe you should join the circus, be a clown. You look like one.
Nah, you've got that pretty covered.
Although I have to agree that having kids, actually having many of them, is a good investment. You never know when one of them might go sour.
Wait till you pay, child support.
Fuck is child support?
What's that?
Oh, I just heard all these miserable fuckers in the bathrooms crying about it. I never had to worry about it because I kept the wife around.
I supported my child enough. I give them the grimoire, and I head them on their way with the happily married couple. So yes, they're fine. They're supported enough.
I do believe that's something you and Crimson have in common, because he tried arranging his son for marriage.
Yes, but
We
he
don't
tried.
talk
I
about
did.
that.
Oh no, am I stepping on your hooves?
First off, you leave my hooves out of this.
Indeed, I believe it would behoove you to listen to him.
Yep, here come the dad jokes.
It comes with the territory, I think. Alright, Paimon. What kind of royal duties do you do on the daily?
Oh, besides looking over the everlasting void of hell and keeping things in the balance of good and evil, light and darkness, it's trying to make sure that the inhabitants and the hellspawn indeed do keep themselves busy. It's an annoying job, to be honest, but that's why I instead have most of my children take care of that, as well as the balance there on Earth.
Imagine sitting on a chair and doing absolutely nothing and being too lazy to even do that.
Crimson?
At least I actually have children that dare listen to me.
That's what I have goons for.
What are these goons?
The fuck?
They're like worshippers, Your Majesty.
Ooh.
Henchmen, servants.
Oh, I definitely have
Followers.
plenty of those.
Oh, congratulations on the engagement, Quinn. That's awesome. If you could go back in
Me too.
time and change anything that you've done when it comes to parenting, would you?
Wait, say that again?
If you could go back in time and change anything about how you parented, what would you do?
I suppose with the latest information that has come about me, I might have instead not allowed my boy to have his own friend.
I don't know.
Where?
Maybe been a little harder on Moxie to not make him such a bitch.
Hmm.
did just what I needed to do. My children have grown up to be decent people enough. And I mean, hey, my children don't talk to me because they're adults, not because I did terrible shit to them like those other guys across the table.
So, I have a question.
What's your question, Crimson?
What the fuck is a Sam and Dean Winchester? What is that?
Oh, that's a reference to a show that we humans have.
Oh.
They are, they handle demons.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they do. But
Well,
don't worry,
is
it's
that
just
coming-
a show.
Well, even if it wasn't, they'd have a hard time getting to me.
That's true, unless they have portal technology.
Oh no, I mean even if they did.
Should
Yes,
I
unless they
ask
probably
further
have
on that?
power like my grimoire, they're not coming down here anytime soon, unless upon their own expiration dates.
Or if they get an Asmodean crystal. Did you know that your son went to Asmodeus to get a crystal Paimon?
There's a lot coming to light during this session.
Do you
Indeed.
care about the children or acknowledge them?
Aren't those the crystals that make you horny or something?
No. They, in fact, make portals to Earth and give you human disguises.
Huh.
Yeah, apparently Paimon's son got it for Cash's son. Isn't that romantic?
Wait, so instead of my son using the crystal, even the grimoire he could use for himself, to go to Earth and disguise himself, he instead gives it to this imp?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, what a bitch he is.
Seems like your son was the sub.
You know, maybe going to Earth might not be a bad business venture. Hey, Birdbrain, name your price for the book.
Any grimoires that I have are only handed down to those of the Goetian family. You're not getting your mitts on one anytime soon.
Your loss, I guess.
So it's close to that son of yours. Maybe if I got them to get, would you say people of law could also gain access to your whatever the fuck your book is called?
It's called a grimoire, you're right, Cash.
Sorry, repeat that question again. I was a bit in thought.
Yeah, no shit. If my son married your son, would he potentially have access to one of your fancy books?
I had better hope not.
As far as I know, I thought I saw the imp carrying that thing around. So, I think you're pretty late on that.
Yeah. Do you not know the nature of your son's business, Cash?
I know he kills people. That's the least I heard of.
Kills humans, not demons. He uses the book to come to Earth to kill humans.
Man, this Blitzo kid of yours gets away with a lot of bullshit, doesn't he?
The point of keeping balance between good and evil just thrown out the window like yesterday's garbage.
I we're a deadbeat dad.
I assume that you guys learned your parenting from your own parents? If you have parents?
I learned a lot from my old man, and I tried to teach Moxie the same things. How he ended up as a sissy is beyond me.
Mm.
Treated me the same way I treat Blitz. Just threw me to the circus, got the money, and occasionally sold me to people. That's the right and circus way to do it.
I don't recall anything about having parents, just the absolute void prior to, and coming into sentience and rising into my throne.
Even have to work to be born? Oh my god.
Rich people for ya.
Oh dear. On the topic of people becoming parents, I assume that you two don't have access to your grandchildren, do you guys?
Well, at least the bird boy is doing something right and actually continuing on the legacy.
Yeah, I heard your granddaughter is quite lovely.
You know, last time I checked, 2 girls couldn't procreate.
My children are gonna get laid. They come from the circus.
Boy.
Nevertheless, it's not my fault. He needs to come to me with his family. I'm not going out there and that. Ugh.
Yes, we know your views upon poor people.
You know, I stole from you, you piece of shit.
What was that? I tuned out.
I was talking to Bird for Brains over here.
Oh, okay.
Now, is that any way to treat someone that was such a patron of your show before and paid you handsomely for your son?
You gave me a 1 out of 5 and a slim fit condom. You used
To
to
be fair, you said that was enough.
Yeah, because you're fucking rich. So I knew Blitz was gonna get, or Blitzo. I don't know where the fuck I said that. I knew Blitzo was gonna be able to steal a lot of shit from you.
Looks like we got some questions in chat. The Tin Head Roblox asks, fellas, is it gay to be happy? I don't know.
I don't know. Ask Moxie.
I mean, you sure seem pretty gay when you're gonna marry your son to a man. So, I guess the homosexuality runs the business. Her family, fuck.
First off, I was simply trying to accommodate him so he could, take up his rightful place in the family. Not that I supported that stupid lifestyle.
So long
Yeah,
as
sure.
Yes!
So long as he stays in the upper class, it would have been fine. But no, he had to degrade himself into bedding an imp.
Just shows how low your son's standards are.
I know the one who runs a circus isn't talking about standards.
do, pinstriped.
Oh boy. Oh my. Do you like Moxie's wife though?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Who else would I be talking to?
Well, I have to give it to the broad. I didn't expect her to take out a good portion of my men.
So Moxie has
So-
some credits for having a tough girl at his side.
I mean, even though she's just a beard, I guess I could just say that, she's got spunk.
Hmm.
I don't think his son
And
gets
junk in the
pegged.
trunk.
Okay. I can't argue there. Millie is from what I can tell, very attractive for a imp. On the subject of wives, though, Paimon, how did you arrange Stolas's marriage with Stella? How did that work?
Oh, it was very simple, actually. I just asked to see what nobility would be willing to trade their child's life for one of my offspring. Though many actually had come up to, be as suitors, only one was able to see through everything. She had gumption. She had a lot of grit to her, I think.
Hmm.
Definitely someone that was not going to let anyone get in her way. Definitely not let someone mess with her husband, I would assume. But it seems that has gone downhill.
Yeah, I was just about to say, how'd that work out for you?
It didn't.
This is why we have multiple children.
I am. I am curious though. Does the Goetia family line work similar to human nobility, where they tend to marry within the same bloodline?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
In home Alabama.
I didn't know Sweet Home Alabama was being played in hell, but cool.
What do you mean? Leonard Skinner's been here the entire time.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they won't stop fucking talking about Freebird. That's all they talk about, birds. What is a bird? I don't know. What the fuck is he? Does that know what a bird is? Cause you're ugly as shit.
I'd call Nickel Black there, buddy.
What?
Never mind.
Let me see. Let's do another tin head question. Is it gay to buy paintings made by men? Interesting. I wouldn't think so.
I don't know. It depends on the kind of painting. I don't fucking know.
I mean, so long as the art is tasteful, I don't think it matters. Let it hang up there in my throne room would be nice, yes.
You'd want one in your room.
Throne room.
After all, I'm pretty sure my family portrait was painted by a guy. I think. I don't fucking
Oh,
know. I just saw.
listening.
What was that?
Coincidental, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Homosexuality runs in the blood. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness. So Oh, do you guys have questions for each other? You know,
For those two over there.
this is an extremely rare opportunity after all.
Yeah,
Ah.
so...
Do I have questions for you two?
I don't much care in the affair of Imps. I have a lot of other things to keep more important matters upon, but suppose I do have to ask, what is wrong with your son there, ringleader? Messing with the Goetian family?
I think it's just 'cause, you know, us, Buxos kinda got a lot under the pants, if you catch my drift.
Is that another one of those innuendos?
Yes, it is. He's got a big dick.
Yeah, we pretty much figured that out.
No, I actually need clarification on that one just to make sure.
Why do you need... Oh, my...
Talented in this information as you are, Voya. It's a kink thing. Don't worry about it.
Speaking of kinks, your son's very, expressive when it comes to his sexual interests, Cash.
Oh yeah. I never got to bring it up earlier, but when I was explaining the Birds of the Beast to him, I just told him straight up what it is. Got it, man. Put it in the hole. Boom. Although I did talk a lot more about other stuff than just that, so I mean that's probably where I got it from. Though there was Raleigh who was always around him.
Speaking of Fizzarali, he seems to be in a very healthy relationship.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, those billboards, the Robo Fizzarollis. Yeah, isn't he like he's with that one fucking Christmas tree, right? I remember his name.
Mammon.
Yeah, on whatever. I remember the kids used to have their shirts. Always go to his concerts.
That reminds me, how well associated are you with the Deadly Sins, Paimon?
They keep track of each other every now and then, and I have to make sure again that they stay orderly and things don't go awry in a sense of an uprising or anything, or any of those that they influence.
Don't they outrank you?
They do, yes.
Way of having control.
So sometimes it's tough being the boss.
Boss? Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's something all three of you have in common. You are all in a position where you are in a position of power.
At least somebody has some decent amount of respect around here.
I truly appreciate it.
Although I'm not sure how powerful a ringleader is, but that's not here nor there.
He runs and owns his own
Questions
business.
for you too.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you run and own a business as well, running the mob.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I do report to Mammon sometimes, but I'd like to still think of myself as pretty independent.
Would you consider Mammon your favorite sin?
I guess? I mean, like I said, I'm kind of obligated to say yes to this question.
Fair enough. Cash, Paimon, do you guys have a favorite deadly sin?
Hmm. So far, the only one I think to care for is probably Lucifer, mainly because he keeps quiet and keeps everything to himself. Although in recent events, it seems he's gone a little more outgoing.
Hmm.
King is weird. Very, very weird.
I do like his duck collection.
Yeah, emphasis on weird.
Though he is admittedly a better parent to his daughter.
Oh, yes, I forget sometimes that he even has a child.
Hmm. Yep, Charlie. She actually runs a hotel in the Pride Ring.
Wait, that's a thing?
Hotel.
I thought that was a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke, Crimson.
I
Yes, I think I remember one of my servants telling me that apparently this happy hotel had sprung up somewhere.
It's technically
you
called
talking
the
about?
Has-Been Hotel now.
the Has-Been Hotel.
Yeah, it's a hotel to redeem sinners.
Oh, place for sinners, not even
That-
hellborns. And redemption. Please.
That is a very strange business model.
Well, you know, uh, sinners have to deal with the yearly exterminations, unlike hellborns.
Ah, yes, where the first man flies down with his lot and slaughters so many people. It's quite a show.
Did you want to add anything, Cash?
But yeah, though I don't really look at the news much, I did hear one thing. That first man you're talking about, didn't he die?
Yes, he did actually. He's double dead now.
What, is he in double hell?
I don't think that's
I,
a thing.
I don't know.
No, definitely not a thing yet. I mean, at
Although,
all. Ever.
although I do find that bit of news interesting. I was unaware that angels could even die. That that brings up a whole new business venture for me.
Oh, and again, with good and evil balance slowly tilting into the other's favor.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll talk to the cowboy again.
You mean
I guess
Striker?
Yeah. Even though he was pretty incompetent, he does have angelic weapons. And now that we know that those angels can die, who knows? Maybe I can open up a black market for angel parts.
Hmm. That's an interesting topic, because, angels aren't the only one that can die from those weapons. You guys can die from them too.
I mean, yeah, that's a given. But but I was just unaware that they could be killed by their own weapons. That's some valuable information. So hey, Bird Brain, about that book.
Again, you're not getting your hands on one.
Fine, I guess I'll just have to use other methods of acquiring it.
Do I want to know what that implies?
What? I'm just gonna
Who did
steal it.
fucking Rome?
I'm gonna steal it, you perverts!
Yeah. You with your raw body, am I right?
That didn't even make sense.
Think he's in the closet.
I don't know. I think the only one who would know is his bodyguard, but I don't think Alessio's with him right now.
Last time I checked, this was supposed to be a bad dad stream. Last time I
Precisely.
checked,
And I don't believe Alessio's a father.
he's actually
Bad
And
dad, but
even
I'm
if he-
such a good
and even-
daddy.
yeah, sure, whatever.
I think you enjoy saying that word too much.
Well, that's the word, isn't it? Dad, daddy, father, papa.
You know what?
J-
I'm gonna yuck you yum.
Sorry, what was that?
I don't kink shame.
I fucking do.
No shit. You're the most hypocritical homo closet I've ever seen.
Is this what imps do all day long?
I have no idea.
I don't know, Mr. Watchman, who watches over everything. If you knew every fucking thing, you would know.
Oh boy.
Who likes fucking clowns? Cause I got a do sale on tickets to the circus if y'all are interested.
Nope.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind watching the circus again.
If someone has taste.
Wait, actually. You know what? You know what, Buxo? I might actually buy that place for you from you. Turn it into a parking lot.
For what?
I don't know. A parking lot will be more useful than what it is now.
How is the circus doing, Cash?
You mean other than being a pile of rubble and ash?
I don't know if he ever started the
Circus.
circus again.
Another one? Yeah. Yeah.
Fair. Speaking of things having to be rebuilt, how comes the recruiting after Millie got rid of a lot of your goons, Crimson?
Well, we got let's see, we got Giuseppe just got hired. Then there's Guido. What are the other ones' names again? I don't fucking know. It's not like we have to. It's not like I have to search all that hard just to find people. There's degenerates all over the Green Ring.
I
Hell, I
haven't-
hired somebody for $5.
At least it wasn't $5 in a slim fit condom.
Yeah, you're right.
We like these mics, these buttons. Did you hear me from all the way across the table? Probably not.
Did that
$5.
actually fit, by the way, Cash?
I don't know. I never used it.
Oh boy.
Imagine actually using those things. Couldn't be me.
You have 2 kids, and then she says, "Oh, I'm tired. My head hurts. I sucked your dick." And then you never do it again.
Well, that's unfortunate. Speaking of your lovely wife, that's a question I can ask all 3 of you. How did you meet your lovely wives?
Well, I mean, this also depends on which one. Which there's, again, like the children, about far too many to count.
Ugh, this fucking guy.
I was gonna ask you how many wives you had, Paimon, but I figured that would be a very bad question to ask.
No, please, share with the class just how privileged you are.
Well, I mean, by the Goetians alone, I would think, over the times and periods. Let's see here. Probably about several hundred or so. I can't call any longer.
There it is.
I think you're making Crimsus jealous.
Jealousy ain't the word. When it comes to me,
No, go ahead.
well, when it comes to me, I met Moxie's mom at a club. She was a looker. I'll give her that much.
Or did you say you hooked up with a stripper? Yikes! And I think I'm low with the social class.
Last time I checked, I didn't say her profession. I just said I met her at a club, dipshit.
Sure.
How'd
And even
you
if-
meet
And even if
Cash?
and even if she was a stripper, better than your track record.
Listen, my wife, though I haven't really had much grievance, she is as beautiful as I could have gotten.
Yeah, that ain't saying much.
Would you guys
I wouldn't
be
fucking kill my
open
wife.
to marrying again because you all are lacking in a partner?
Maybe.
I guess whenever a bloodline needs one, I suppose, but it's not really marriage, it's... How do the people put it? Hooking up, I think.
Transitional.
Costs too much money.
It's gonna be transactional for you, Paimon.
I suppose in a sense, yes.
I mean, at this point, I could try going for another heir.
Another woman would fuck you.
Oh, what? So you must be rolling in bitches then, right?
I mean, I'm not saying I am, but with your bodyguard, he kind of gives up the wrong idea.
That's the second time you brought up Alessio today. You sound more obsessed with him than I. Wait, that came out wrong. Fuck! Don't take that out of context!
I'm sorry. Anyway.
See, look at that, Crimson. You could join the circus. You got jokes galore.
No, Trap, don't clip that! Shut up!
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Sure, Trap, I'll do it just for you.
No, you won't.
Watch me. See, here's the thing, Crimson. You're down there and I'm up here. So unless you get a book or a crystal, I'm safe.
Before you ask, no, not.
I don't think he's going to get a crystal from Asmodeus either. They're kind of hard to get unless you're a succubus, which Crimson is not.
Yeah, and I don't think that would be a good idea considering the stunt I pulled with the clown.
Yeah, no. Especially because, is your lawyer okay?
No, he's not. He's dead.
Oh. Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, he's very, very dead.
I guess that's what I guess that's what happens when you call the sin of lust the weakest of the sins and keep his business partner hostage.
Well, I mean, statistically speaking, that's still not incorrect.
Yes, but even still calling one the weakest when they're still extraordinarily strong is quite hilarious to see unfold what happens.
Yeah, good thing the lawyer took the fall, eh?
You were pretty close to dying yourself, weren't you?
To who?
Wasn't that thing crashed from like 50 yards away? Wait, 50?
Be careful not to overwork your brain too much. You might have an aneurysm.
An aneurysm and girl. Have to intern do shit.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, speaking of the topic of families and stuff, would you guys be willing to adopt a child?
No.
Ugh. Too much trouble. Rather have one of my own.
Ooh, boy. I mean, at least it might make the process kind of less arduous, I suppose. Less time-consuming, as one has already grown up in something. It's almost like sending one of my own servants to go to the supermarket and pick me out something. Maybe that is an idea.
Oh, give me a break. Even if you were to adopt somebody, they'd still be your fucking kin.
I suppose
I get
that
the
is
joke.
true.
So, I just want to point something out here. You two had very high standards for your kids, and you had, like, high expectations of them. And then they fucked up. Me, I had, like, the lowest of the low for Blitz, and look where he is. Seems like you're the worst dads here. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
Huh. Huh. I didn't think of it that. I never thought about it that way.
Hey Nathan, welcome to the stream.
Nathan.
Yep. He says, "What's going on, y'all?" I'm talking to.
God damn it, Nathan, you'll ruin another bloody photo. Why were you even born?
I forgot that that kid's name was Nathan. Oh boy.
Shit. Anyway,
Hmm.
Sounding a bit under the weather there.
no. Fuck.
Oh boy.
No, I think I'm doing fine as being father to Stolitz. He hasn't complained one bit to me about anything. Perfectly fine.
Is he even allowed to complain to you?
And
So
even
long
if
as he
he
doesn't
was,
do
I
any more of
doubt he
that
had the
bitch
balls.
crying or ugly noises, I suppose.
And even if he was allowed, I doubt he had the balls.
No, that's what Blitzo's for.
You forget, madam, I do have the ability to go up there.
Sorry. I'm in danger. Well, we've been going for a pretty long time now, over an hour.
Really?
Yeah, we
This
have.
has been the longest I've been in with imps that haunt my servants. Ugh.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking step on your cloak when you leave.
You had better not. Do you realize how expensive this is to get made and tailored?
What the kids like to say?
I'll give you one thing, Bird Brain. At least you actually had the balls to show up here yourself. Instead of, having your butler hold a fucking mirror for you like a pompous dickhead.
Yes, I was. At least the only thing I have going for me here is that I at least have this nice, comfy throne to sit in. While you at least have those chairs of yours. Comfy.
Isn't that just a normal computer chair?
What now?
For your
Listen,
information, I had my chair imported from my mansion. It's quite comfortable.
It's a very fancy looking
If
chair.
they kept a dildo in it.
Well, Buxo just seems to have, brought some kind of, bar stool.
Cheapest that Imp Kia. That's it. Imp Kia. Okay.
I do say, it does look like you at least have the legs sort of skewed on that. That's the place where you have to assemble it yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's dreadful.
Reading. Okay. You grew up in the circus. You don't really get an education.
Education's overrated. As long as you know how to count money, you'll make it fine.
Isn't that the truth?
I know I never went to no fancy schmancy school. The broad insisted I do that with Moxie, though. And look how he turned out.
Yes,
Eh.
I had stolen not most of my offspring. They were tailored to have private tutors, taught about the ways of the overworld and down here.
I can't complain too much. At least the kid knows how to shoot. That's the only credit I'm giving him.
Would you guys say that you share anything in common with your children?
I mean, have you seen us?
Fair enough. But, from my experience with my dad, we liked a lot of things.
The only
Parents
thing
try
I
to
have in
convince
common
them,
with
like-
that kid is looks. Everything else is basically night and fucking day.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Like yourself that.
You keep that shit a buck, so, and I'll swear I'm gonna make that big fat fucking head of yours leak. Blood! Leak blood!
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
really not good at this.
I don't think he thought of that as anything else. But okay, Trep, we'll
Clearly
get
Trep
another
did.
clip for you, buddy. You guys are entertaining my humans that are watching this, by the way.
Under the earth or down here with us?
On Earth, Cash.
Oh, tell me, people on Earth, what do you do in your free time? Like, what do you do? Because as a circus person myself, I don't have much of a free time. I, do circus shit. So what do you
Yeah,
do?
because the circus is so booming right now, right?
I had fond memories of going to the circus when I was little.
Yeah, there's no fun attraction that involves the mafia. Unless getting your head blown in is counted as one.
I mean,
Wait, I didn't even catch that.
I didn't catch that either. What did you say, Cash?
Wait, something up with my mic. Hold on. Oops. Okay. I said, well, there's no fancy attraction that involves the mafia. Unless getting your head blown and counts as that.
Well, I can't really say that the mafia is all about entertainment. So, yeah, I'm not really losing much interest there. Plus, you don't really want to be on the mafia's radar if you catch my drift.
Remind me not to piss you off.
Wait, what the fuck? There it is. What is that?
Well, what is what?
You know what? Whatever.
That is a good question. The last time we had somebody
Who
from...
the-
Do you have connections with Jimmy and John?
Who the fuck are they?
I guess they only work for Henroyd.
Is there one shop down here?
Henroyd.
Yeah, he's a mob
Yeah.
boss that works in the Pride Ring. I think you and him would get along really well.
You mean that scorpion chump? that's trying to go in on my line of work?
I don't know if he's a scorpion or if he's a spider. I didn't know he was trying to do anything outside of Pride. He's a sinner. Sinners can't go outside the Pride ring.
Yeah, but he's copying my business model. I don't like it.
I mean, he probably...
Twist.
He probably is just doing what he did on Earth. We have the Mafia on Earth.
Don't tell me that. No, you don't.
Yeah, there's the mob up here on Earth.
No, you fucking don't. Don't lie to
Oh,
me.
Crimson.
It's not a
Oh, believe me,
lie.
they do.
Yeah, see, His Majesty knows.
Well, I don't care about his opinion.
Are we really calling him Majesty? 'Cause really, he seems like a real fucker.
Technically, he's a
I am
king in the
definitely
Ars
not
Goetia, so
calling him that.
yes.
I am definitely not calling him that.
It's like Asmodeus. Asmodeus is also a king in the Ars Goetia. We do have a book of demonology.
Man. Take it or leave it.
Again, you and I are going to have a very thorough talk after this.
About
No.
the book, hopefully.
I was referring to Buxo here.
No.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to show up, but I guess he couldn't show. Shame.
I
It would
hope
be a
that had
shame if
nothing to do with
something
you,
happened to
Crimson.
him.
You didn't do anything to him, did you?
Not like he could. He couldn't even help his own son.
I mean, by the sounds of it, it didn't even sound like he knew the guy anyways.
It's probably for the best that he didn't show up.
Hmm. Fair enough.
But then again, maybe a change of pace, there would have been some difference between talking to a sinner and then these imps.
I mean, it's not like you're doing anything different. You look down on fucking everything, so...
To be fair,
He's like-
at this height, I kind of have to, don't I?
He's 10 feet tall. Like, we have to expand the room.
For fuck's sake,
I knew what you meant, Crimson.
I went to school so you could understand or explain things better.
I mean, he did say he didn't go to a fancy school, Cash.
Like I said, I learned what I needed to learn.
Yeah, like how to shoot people.
Clearly.
And apparently taxidermy, based upon his collection.
That was more of a hobby.
Is it a hobby?
Yup.
Speaking of hobbies, do you or Cash have hobbies, Your Majesty?
Hmm.
I
Oh,
sort
for the
of
majority,
thought
I'm
you
kept
know.
far too busy with my... Oh. I just kept busy.
Like I said, I don't really have free time. You know, I have a circus to run.
Oh, at least one of you has hobbies outside of work.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be boring as shit.
Buck, so let's face it. The circus is your hobby. Because there's no way you're getting paid for that shit.
Wanna see my trailer? I have like 3 something zeros in my wallet right now.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, how are you doing with money? Hmm?
What I do with my money is none of your fucking business.
I mean, I'm not surprised you're not doing anything with it, because you don't really have any, do you?
I have way more money than you fucking do.
Then why are you trying to marry your son? Or, wait, shit! Shit!
What the fuck?
Listen, I had to go to school.
Yeah, clearly.
I believe
Why-
he's referring to the arranged marriage.
Thank you, Royal Birdman.
While I
Those
admit
respects have got
that
them
little
up in here.
investment did take a huge chunk out of my bank, that's neither here nor there, because I'm getting my money back.
Oh, this has been a very exciting talk. I appreciate all of you taking time out of your busy schedules to be joining me this evening.
Yeah, it's no problem. Had nothing else better to do.
Oh, Joe.
I mean, you didn't have any new things to add to your wall?
Not as of recently, but seems like Buxo's trying to be added to the wall.
Yeah, and I can add a my circus. It's throw the knife at the pinstriped closet, man. Yeah.
The
I actually
First
enjoy
off.
seeing that show.
yeah, boy. Oh. If we don't have
Wait,
any,
who the hell is this?
apparently someone else has gone through the portal. Oh dear. I may have to close this before any other demons escape.
Do you want me to
Oh,
shoot it?
Sir,
I-
you are.
Uh,
Because even though there was no weapons policy, I brought my gun anyway.
I
Sorry, not sorry.
I thought we said no weapons.
Yeah, and I don't follow the rules. Fuck you.
Uh, fair enough.
I mean,
I
what
mean,
constitutes
I
as a
would be
weapon?
willing to do
Because I can
that.
just... I can form about anything that I seem to want.
Cash, you don't have any weapons on you, do you?
Juggling balls, and that's it.
Okay,
I'm sorry, what?
You think I have the money to afford weapons?
Okay,
Oh,
Chad.
you admitted this one.
Any last minute questions before I close this portal? Yeah, he did say juggling trap. You are right.
Well, you think I said.
I don't think your connection's very well, Cash. Cause it sounded like something else.
Yeah, what happens if you eat 12 fucking containers of cotton. What the hell is wrong with you? You from Wisconsin?
The only thing I gotta say is for someone who always calling me in the closet, it's you who's the one who has balls in their hands all the time.
Yeah, you're surrounded by big, tall men. Does that support your case?
Yeah, but I don't have balls in my hands.
You're surrounded by men.
Yeah, and you're surrounded by clowns. What's the fucking difference?
I'm surrounded by children. You're surrounded by,
You want to repeat that for the class? You sure you want to finish that sentence?
I am surrounded by very talented performers.
What's your guys' equivalent to OSHA?
What's an OSHA?
Basically, you get fined if you break certain laws, and you make a unsafe working environment.
Laws?
It's a body of water, you dumbass.
The fuck is laws? You think that happens in grade?
I mean,
we do have certain standards and rules here. No safety. Oh, that is out the window, I believe.
Anywho, do I know what your fucking cottage cheese? What the? You think I'm gonna just eat it out of the tin? That shit's disgusting. It's like the dairy version of diarrhea.
Oh boy.
I personally don't see anything wrong with it, but whatever.
Oh, do you like cottage cheese?
Yeah, sure, if you eat it the right way. Not out of the fucking tin like a degenerate.
The right way then.
I don't know, with crackers?
You are pretentious.
I mean, I do know someone who eats cottage cheese with fruit.
what the
That
fuck?
too. That too.
Yeah, it's
You
apparently
all
very
disgust
good
me.
with fruit. It's apparently very good with fruits. I personally don't eat cottage cheese though.
A choice. You know what you should eat?
What?
Walnuts. Boy, I love walnuts.
There are other types of nuts that you can buy cash, like cashews and pistachios.
Ew. Walnuts.
Now I see that all this time you were just projecting. You say I'm in the closet, but you got balls in your hands, you got nuts in your mouth.
Yeah, your dick's in your walls.
I told you they're getting uninstalled. Shut up!
Nah.
At least you'll have a surplus of money once you get rid of the accessories, Crimson.
I already got my deposit back.
Oh, that's good.
Now it's just a matter of getting rid of the shit.
I think there's a sinner in Pride Ring that would probably take those off of your hands.
Yeah, who do you think I sold them to?
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm sure he'll be very happy with those.
It was, some sinner moth named Valentino or something?
Yep, that's who I was going to suggest, but you were thinking way ahead of me.
Said he needed them for a shoot for punishment or something. I don't fucking know.
Let's just say he'd probably be up a lot of people's alley, including Blitzo and Stolas and Moxie.
Did you do it with him?
Wait, what?
Did he invite you to help him with the shoot?
Why would he do that?
You know why.
No, I fucking don't. Care to enlighten me?
No.
I'm not
You can
touching
figure it
that.
yourself.
Cash, I'd be careful with your words. Crimson's not picky when it comes to body parts to show off.
What the fuck does that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, you collected the jawbone of Chaz, didn't you?
Yeah?
And you collect horns. And I've heard wings. You know,
Who
so
knows? Maybe I could use Buxo's horns for an ashtray.
cottage
Though I
cheese
must
with
admit, this has definitely been the most amusing thing all evening is watching these two go
Hold
at
on.
it.
Cottage cheese with honey mustard? What the fuck?
Okay. That's kinda extra.
Are you sure neither in hell? Like, how are you on Earth?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Buck. You kinda belong down here.
I have no words.
To be honest, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Well, I think the human was trying to wrap up before, Buxo said some stupid-ass shit.
Ketchup and horseradish to cocktail sauce. Okay, I've heard that before.
Well, yeah, that makes a little sense.
Does cottage cheese
you know
even
what?
have a taste, though?
It does.
Yeah, it does. It's an acquired one, but it has one.
Oh, so like how durian's an acquired taste?
Different.
Fuck's a
That's an
durian?
Wait, yeah. How do I know this?
I don't know. Have you been secretly to Earth without people knowing, Cash?
Someone hasn't been stealing one of my books, have they?
Yeah, and if that's the case, you better fucking tell me how.
Well, I mean, he likes fucking people, so paint the rest of the picture yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, he says I'm in the closet. This fucking guy.
Hmm. Well, with that in mind, I think I'm gonna close this portal now. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me.
Oh, yes, been a pleasure, I suppose, especially watching these two go at it.
Yeah, this was, something, I guess.
Way to put that, Paima, but yeah.
Anything you guys want to say to the humans before I close this portal?
Yeah, sure, I got one more thing. Whatever you heard, About me and Alessio? It ain't true! The internet's lying to you!
Sure, watch out for more Cash Box 2 episode I'll be doing shit, yeah!
Yes, and I suppose any of y'all that have been sinful, I guess probably the Owl Boy, even some of the others might see you soon.
Okay,